All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set, and on the hill, the lefty, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Austin Wells leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here is Aaron Judge. First pitch is in the dirt.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And there's a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
In the air, left side. Green settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all. Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. It's out of here. Touches down in the front row of the bushes. Home run. A towering shot to center. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make at bats look like batting practice from time to time. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Nice curveball for a strike. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Rodon ready. Here comes. And now the count is even. Ripped on a line. Dominguez makes the catch. One down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Riley Green, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
One ball.
I wouldn't throw him another
strikes.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fouls it back with two strikes. And that one way outside. 3-2 now. Right through there, got him. And two away now. Two outs, base is empty. Here is Gleyber Torres. There's the strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That clips the corner. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Good fastball going
two
early
strikes.
until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Volpe settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. Tigers lead one, and they're down 2-0. Second inning set to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that one fouled off. Skubal, a former Cy Young Award winner, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Ah, that hit him.
That
And
ball
the
got right
leadoff
there.
man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him to first.
And now Jason Dominguez.
Ball.
That misses. Ball one.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
In for a strike. 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0. Volpe leads off first with 1 away. Off the mark there. And now 2-0.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just off the outside edge. And now 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. That one's in there. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Hit in the air left field. Green. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Struck out looking his first time. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball there. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next is the Tigers DH, Spencer Torkelson. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And a count is 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That misses. And the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now it's going to be Trey Sweeney. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Comerica Park, here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. Scooble back to work. Way upstairs. Ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
And another ball.
I got 3-0.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Doubled his first time. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Just missed. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool.
2-0.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that is out of play. Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Base hit center field. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
First and second, no outs. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. That misses the zone. 1-0.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
2
almost
balls,
got him.
2 strikes.
In the air out to center. Paris coming on. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fastball for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runners at first and second with one gone.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Volpe swings through it for strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
Outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And now it's 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Upstairs.
1-0.
And that's ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 strike. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the grab, 1 down. Next to hit, Jake Rogers. First pitch, and he just misses. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the batting order turns over. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel
No
for his
ball,
breaking
2
ball
strikes.
today.
Just off the outside corner. Now 1-2. Good eye right
ball.
there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next
Thank
pitch
you.
misses. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside corner, got him looking. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jason Dominguez. Fastball for a strike. That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Ben Rice now at the plate. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 3-zip.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Right through there for a strike. Yankees up by 3.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball one
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
He goes down looking. And now Austin Wells, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And another ball.
No strike.
Rice leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Stays alive. Judge rips that one. Perez settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
On the ground, out to short. Jump throw. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the dirt.
0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Sliced hard but foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Carpenter takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Just missed.
That ball went out.
He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One and 2 here. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground, Ibanez. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Tigers bullpen with some action. Sean Gunther getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Canely, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Runner, yes,
Bellinger goes. Pitch is low.
No strike.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He is struck out and he is walked. Inside. Ball 1. On the ground to 3rd, might be 2. Goes to 2nd for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. That one missed.
No strike.
Bellinger on 3rd with 2 out. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the catch, and that is that. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Torque to the plate. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one hammered left field. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one.
1's the count.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rogers
Inside,
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's a little bit high. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Out to short, Volpe. Throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Holton back to work. Misses
that pitch is
outside,
out.
and it's 1-0.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
In the air, right field, Carpenter. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. First
That's
pitch
outside.
doesn't find the zone. Rice leads off first with one away. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia appears to be getting loose. Center field. Perez under it. He's got it, and there's two away. Back to the top of the Yankee order, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. First pitch
Inside,
misses. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. As the lefty gets to work. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz up and throwing. Weaver getting cranked up as well. Fouled off down the right side. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's to third. Cabrera whips it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Riley Green, 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That one down the line, and foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Green, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
In the dirt. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a chopper out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Tigers leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Kahnle.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Goldie in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Nice grab. Jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Tap foul at the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. One down, base is empty. Gonna count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Up the middle. Torres handles. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
2 down, base is empty. At the plate, Anthony Volpe. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Two down, nobody on. Here, the top half of inning number 7. Oh, that plumped him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
And now here is Jason Dominguez. 1 for 3. Move to first. And he's back in on a dive. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw safe. Hard hit left side. Tosses across the first, and that is the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ground ball to the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Foul ball. The Yanks leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
3-2.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ibanez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Sweeney off of first with 2 away. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Gunther.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. There's a strike. Gunther goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Right side. And that squirts through. And a good start to the inning. Oswaldo Cabrera will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. One away. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Austin Wells. And that one upstairs, ball one. And now it's even up.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. He's got it. There's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Judge waits. And Judge spoils that one. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is downstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Weaver. And now it's going to be Jake Rogers. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Wenzel Perez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next pitch is outside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one away. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Rogers stands at first with 1 out.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Way inside, gets out of the way. On and missed, struck him out. 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Up and in, ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge is there. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Through 8 full. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johnny Brebbia. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Kenta Maeda up and loosening in the pen. Just missed. Way out front for strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Chisholm stands in here, takes ball one low. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
One ball, one strike.
That one in there across the letters. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Slides, but he can't come up with it. One down. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. And takes low for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
High fly ball out to center field. Perez hauls it in, and there's two away. So, man aboard, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 4 with a double. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That ball went out.
Throw there. Safe. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. And that's outside. The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. In the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the DH, Spencer Torkelson. There's a strike. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.